What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the vlog. Welcome to part 3 of the MR2 build. Today we are going to be pulling the MR2 out of the garage and washing it. We're going to wash it for the first time since we own it. I forgot the vacuum one more time. So what we're going to do is going to power wash as much as we can. I did go ahead and order the front engine bay harness. I keep calling it the engine bay. It's not really the engine bay. It's the trunk, but it's, I don't know. The front harness, I ordered it already because, like I said before, it had a fuse box. All the wires were all over the place. So I ordered that brand new harness. Now I am waiting to order in the body harness for the driver's side. That's the only thing that I'm missing because that has to get sent out to Hux Racing when I go get the harness done for the K-swap. Now, I was speaking to Angel. Angel's trying to get in contact with Hux Racing and see if they can get like a little, I forgot what he called it. I don't know, but he's the one that does all the parts. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he's talking about. But we're trying to see if we can get like a pallet made from Hux Racing so he can sell in stores, and like that we can get what we need as well for the build. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna pull the car out of the garage. No matter what, I want to flip this car around because I gotta work on the back, not the front. So I'm gonna go ahead, bring it out. We're gonna wash it, and then when we push it back in the garage, we're gonna flip it around. Before I'm able to move the MR2 out of the garage, I gotta hop in the Jeep. We're gonna move the Jeep out of the way. The Jeep is right in the middle of the yard. So I'm gonna go ahead and move the Jeep back. And like that, don't mind the noise because remember I had to pull the tints off and I never actually took the glue off. But moving the Jeep back, and we'll leave it right about here. I'm gonna leave the Jeep here while I go inside, pull the MR2 out. We're probably gonna put the MR2 right in the middle of the yard right there and wash it there. This is the BMW I was telling you guys that I'm putting together. The BMW was hit in the passenger side here. I broke the lower control arm, fender was crinkled up, which is right here. Hood was crinkled a little bit there. Headlight got destroyed, and the door has a little bit of damage. I have the brand new bumper, the brand new fender, I have a test headlight, lower control arms there, brand new steering wheel airbags inside as well. I forgot to go pick up that mirror today, but that's pretty much all we need, and that wheel, and then the car is put back together. The only reason why it's not together right now is because that control arm has been giving me a whole bunch of issues just on the part that goes right here on the knuckle. It's been pissing me off. So that's the only reason why it's not together right now. But I'm gonna let that sit there. I'm not really worried about that. I did sell the SI, so the SI is gone. So this might be my daily until I decide to sell that as well. But let's go pull the MR2 out of the garage. I was able to put the steering wheel on the car, but it's really only semi-put on, held on by 3 screws, not even bolts that like it needs. But I put the steering wheel on just so I can steer the car while I push it out. Put air in that tire, so pretty much good to go. I need to go ahead and start figuring out exactly what I need. I need to order both rear NA knuckles or spindles to put on this car. So like that. Once the mounts, I still haven't even ordered the mounts. I'm still waiting for Angel to figure out what we're gonna do with the mounts. Because if he gets the deal with Hux Racing, we're gonna have everything here at once. All we have to do is put it together. I'm still looking for that EP3 trans. I need an EP3 trans. If anybody of you guys know somebody with an EP3 5-speed manual trans, please let me know. I need that EP3 trans. I'm gonna have that trans with the K20 motor, and the whole clutch kit is gonna go into the car. Once it's into the car, it's not coming back out. So whatever I do has to be done before I put the motor into the car. So let's roll this car out, put it right in the middle, and figure out how we're gonna wash it because I don't have any soap. So I guess we're gonna be using hand soap. So I'm gonna push this out now and get it as cleaned up as we can. And I have no towels either. So I'm gonna push it out. MR2's out. But I need towels. So no matter what, I thought I wasn't gonna have to leave, but I'm gonna have to hop in the Jeep, get to AutoZone real quick, grab some towels and some soap, and come back over here to be able to get this cleaned up the right way and not half-ass it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that quick before it gets too dark out. You guys haven't met the new addition to the family, but he's over there. You guys know when I had the red TSX and I was building the red TSX, I bought Turbo. Turbo was my partner in crime for the red TSX. And then he got too big, now he can't go to the show. So now we have a chocolate Frenchie for the MR2 build. So everybody say hi to Choco. Choco is a little shy. He's 6 months old actually, and he's really tiny, but he behaves really good. I'll show you guys Choco later. Let me go grab that soap and we'll be back. So, side case, I had to come to PetSmart, grab Choco some stuff. Since this is his first nice thing with me, I had to grab him some new stuff like bowls, a leash, collars, stuff like that, because he doesn't have anything. So I have to carry him around. But it got really dark on me, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to wash the car today. But I did go to AutoZone and get everything I needed from AutoZone. So let's see how I feel when I get back to the garage. I'm gonna grab some McDonald's real quick because I haven't ate in a while, and I'll catch you guys back at the garage. All right, so we made it back to the garage. I got my hand down in McDonald's. I'm gonna eat this real quick, but my plan here is I'm gonna bring the MR2 and put it as close as I can to the garage and put the Jeep behind it and still wash it at least, so like that I can have it in the garage and we can start banging things. I was just speaking to Angel now, and he still hasn't spoken to Hux Racing, just for the simple fact that it's Friday night. It's really late right now. It's about like 9:30 at night, so I'm pretty sure he's gonna message him tomorrow, and like that we can get things situated. He does have the K-Pro ready at the shop. As you guys know, the Turbo Kit's ready at the shop as well. But the plan is we're gonna put the whole K-Swap in, have the car running, and make a few passes with the car with the K-Swap in it, see how it runs, see how it handles like I told you guys before, and then after that we're gonna go ahead and do the turbo setup. He told me that the track closes November 2nd, around that time, so we're gonna have enough time to run it with the K-Swap in it and then boost it right after and do a few passes with the K-Swap boosted in it. So I'm gonna move the car in, put it at least close to the door, and get to washing. But first, let me eat my McDonald's. All right, so I gave the car a quick wash outside, even if it was in the dark with the Jeep behind it, and surprisingly it came out really, really good. Now I can actually see most of the damage that's wrong with the car. So I do see that this car is going to be in body for about, I'll say, like a week. If I get on top of Rolly, he'll probably get this done quick. But there is some quite damage on like the fenders, the doors. The doors I'm not changing, so bodywork's going to have to get done on the doors. Quarter panel needs some work as well. But fenders I could change, and this hood is out of whack. Like, it doesn't even close. Mind you, there is no latch in the front, but it doesn't close. There's a huge dent right here, and the corners are bent. But overall, it looks really good. The black still shines a bit. I think if I were to clay bar the whole car, it would come back to life, because you can still see some of the sap and stuff that's laying on the trunk right here. I didn't get to clean the engine bay very good, but overall I took off all the grass that was on it and most of the dirt that was on it. I haven't even opened the trunk back here to clean up back there. But this is the harness that I need to order. This harness right here I have to order because they chopped this one up and did the whole K-Swap setup themselves. I didn't tell you guys, but the owner of this car is actually on YouTube, and I did find the car on YouTube. I messaged the guy so he can give me a little bit of details like what he did and what he didn't do, but no answer back yet. You can still see some of the grass back there in the corner. I gotta clean the engine bay up more than anything, because that's where we're gonna be working the most. The engine bay and the front and most of the interior. Most of the body doesn't really matter until the moment of truth. But I gotta probably tomorrow bring the vacuum. Sorry about that. Tomorrow probably bring the vacuum up the whole inside and most of the back, take out all the dirt and stuff that's back there. But now that we have the cleaning process done on this, I'm gonna go ahead and move the car back in. Tomorrow, I'll push it out, finish cleaning everything I wanted to clean out, and then back it in reverse, so like that I can work on the back where all the work really has to get done. There's nothing really much in the front that has to get done. So I'm done here for today. I'm gonna catch you guys tomorrow. All right, so we got some great news. I was able to get the rest of the stuff that we needed for the swap. I just hit up Tim Grace. We were speaking earlier about me buying the whole swap off of him. He has an 04 Type S swap with an EP3 trans that he was selling. But at the end of the day, I don't really need the entire swap. I only need the harness, pretty much everything besides the motor. So he's selling me the EP3 trans with the 02 to 04 RSX harness, starter, alternator, RBC manifold, fuel rail, whole clutch kit, all that. He's giving me the whole package deal for $850, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop off the trailer that I have. I have my trailer with the truck outside because I was bringing the G8 like I told you guys earlier. I'm gonna go drop that off, and we're gonna go head over to go get the rest of the swap. All right, guys, so we made it back to the garage. I got everything ready inside the garage over here. I'm gonna show you exactly everything that I got. Got a little bit, not a little too happy, but I'm happy at the same time because I got most of the stuff that I needed for the swap. But instead of having an EP3 trans, now I do have a 5-speed RSX trans, which is not what I really wanted. But what can I do? He told me that it has EP3 internals. I kind of checked that very late. I was already on my way back when I checked that. And you know what I mean? So it is what it is. We're gonna run with the RSX with the EP3 internals for now until I get the hang of the car. And then once we do a turbo setup, this car is gonna get completely redone. But I want to have everything ready for when I go turbo, the car should be already running. I should have already made a few passes with the car, like how it is. So here's the plan. I'm gonna show you guys everything that we got and explain to you what I still have to buy, and what I have to make a list still. But I'm gonna tell you off the top of the head what I have and what I'm missing. The thing I got today for the car, the shifter box is already inside the car. I haven't mounted it on, but I put it in just to see how high the shifter was gonna be. But here's everything we got. We got an RBC intake manifold that's already cut for the K20. We got a Golden Eagle fuel rail with the fuel lab, fuel regulator, and the Marshall gauge. We got the fuel line right here. We have, like I said, the RBC. We have the throttle body, RSX stock throttle body with the K-tune plate, all the sensors, TPS, and stuff like that. We got the mid shaft as well. Shifter cables, complete 04 RSX engine harness. The pigtails for the injectors are already cut off because they had bigger injectors on it, so we're gonna have to get pigtails for that. But this has to get sent out to Hux Racing, along with the charge harness and the body harness for the MR2. Now, here's the trans that I thought was the EP3 trans, but it's not really EP3. It's RSX base. Doesn't really matter. The only thing is the EP3 is better for boost, and that's what we want it for. So we have most of the stuff that we need for the swap. I forgot to show you guys. I do have the alternator and the starter and the belt as well. Now we have mostly everything that we need for the swap. All we gotta do is get the body harness for the MR2, which I just found, and they're gonna ship it to me on Monday along with the headlight motor for the car. We need the charge harness for the RSX, which I don't have, that I have to find. That's not that hard. I think I actually have one here. I gotta double check with all the harnesses and stuff that I have over there. But I need the charge harness for the RSX. Once we have that, send that out to Hux Racing. They're gonna build me the body harness for the MR2 for the K-swap. I'll get that back. Once I get that, I gotta get the mounts as well. I'm probably gonna do both at the same time. It's gonna run me about like $1,200 for the mounts and the harness. Once that's in, then we're gonna drop the motor in the car, run all the wiring and all that. Then we're gonna have, all we're really gonna need is the K-Pro. We're gonna need the K-Pro, and we're gonna need to do like the fuel and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, we have pretty much everything that we need for the swap to go in the car. I'm missing a clutch. I am missing a clutch. That's one thing I didn't get off of Tim. I didn't get the clutch kit because he couldn't get it out the car, and then he had a different clutch that I didn't want. So I have my flywheel from the TSX, and I have my pressure plate from the TSX. I just need to clutch this that I'm gonna be ordering probably tomorrow. So now that you guys know all that, I'm gonna end this video here. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Next video, hopefully we should be ordering everything else that we need or putting back together the car. I'm gonna go ahead and wash the engine bay on the car while Oliver goes ahead and washes the G8 that's outside. So thank you guys for all the support, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.